If you're currently living in the United States and you are going through the green card process, then you may need a waiver. If so, you need to watch this video. So I'm attorney Lee Marvin, and I have been practicing law for over 20 years, specializing in immigration law for over 10 years. My main office is in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but I help individuals and families throughout all 50 states and really any country on the planet. So if you have questions, you can come to me. So I will ask you, stick around for just a couple minutes, because I want to give you the 3 most important family situations that will allow you to win a waiver request. So I've had many clients in the United States finally able to move forward with their green card requests. But the problem is most of them are required to leave the country for their interviews. When people leave the United States after being inside for more than 6 months, really, without legal status, they're required to obtain a waiver when they leave, because otherwise they won't be able to come back for 10 years. So the 10-year bar applies for those people. So what do? Well, you file a waiver. The waiver request is used to eliminate that 10-year bar, okay? So I've been successfully applying for and getting waivers approved for years, and I have a very great method for getting approvals. Everything comes down to the family relationship and the hardships or the needs that these families have as a result of their unique immigration process, okay? So, as promised, I want to give you the 3 family situations that will make you the most able to get a waiver request approved. So, number 1, economic hardship, extreme economic hardships of the sponsor and the family, okay? So that's the first way to do it. The most common example of this is when an immigrant beneficiary, so the person who's going through the green card process, is the main wage earner in the family. So the sponsor, U.S. citizen or legal resident, isn't the main person who makes money in the family. So what happens if the beneficiary, who is the only one who really makes money in the family, has to leave the country for 10 years? Well, the spouse sponsor doesn't have the ability to make the money because they're not the ones who are the main wage earner. So that's one example of how you win one of these requests. Number 2 is extreme country conditions and having a family history of problems in that country, okay? So example, I had clients, multiple clients that had family in Mexico that were abducted and murdered in Mexico just because. I don't know the reason, but they were abducted and murdered. So what I did is submitted the request and explained that the beneficiary immigrant, if they were to be forced to leave the country for 10 years, well, they'd probably be abducted and murdered by thugs in Mexico as well. So that's the second example, is again, extreme country conditions and a family relationship to the country where those bad conditions are, okay? So the third one is the most impactful reason leading to approvals for waiver requests. And this is the poor health conditions of the sponsor, U.S. citizen or legal permanent resident sponsor spouse, okay? So if you can show that they have serious problems every day, or especially if their spouse is forced to leave the country, then you're going to probably win your waiver, okay? So you got to show all this information. You got to show it in the right way, which is why I always ask people to please hire an attorney. If it's not me, I don't care. But hire an attorney who does immigration law as a specialty, because only these individuals are going to be successful in helping you achieve success with your process, okay? So that's my recommendation to you, okay? If this video spoke to you, if you found value in the things I gave you, those 3 gems, the amazing things that took me years to figure out how to do this, you need to subscribe to my channel so you can get more gems in the future, okay? Don't forget to click the notification bell so you get notified of future videos when they come out. As always, you can click the link below if you have specific questions that you want to talk to me directly about. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.